Welcome to your journey into the world of vectors, a fundamental concept that forms the backbone of advanced physics and geometry. Whether you're aiming for competitive exams like the IIT JEE or simply want to strengthen your mathematical foundation, mastering vectors is a crucial first step. In this video, we'll break down what vectors are, how they differ from scalars, and why understanding them is essential for tackling complex problems in physics and mathematics. By the end, you'll see how vectors not only simplify calculations but also provide a visual and intuitive way to approach real-world scenarios. Let's begin by exploring the basic definition and representation of vectors. Vector is more than just a number, it's a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. Think of displacement, velocity, or force. Each needs to specify not only how much but also which way. Graphically, vectors are shown as arrows where the length represents magnitude and the arrowhead points in the direction. In contrast, scalars like mass, time, or temperature only have magnitude. This distinction is vital. While scalars follow simple arithmetic, vectors require special rules for addition and subtraction. Understanding this difference is the first step toward mastering vector operations, which are key for solving IIT-level physics and math problems. Let's see how vectors are represented and broken down into components. To work with vectors mathematically, we break them into components along the x and y axes. For example, a vector from point A to B can be split into horizontal and vertical parts, making calculations easier. The magnitude is found using the Pythagorean theorem, while the direction is given by the angle with the x-axis. In adding vectors, we can't just add their magnitudes. Instead, we use geometric rules like the triangle law or polygon law, placing vectors tip to tail to find the resultant. Visualizing these operations helps build intuition and prepares you for more advanced vector algebra. Next, let's explore how vectors interact through dot and cross products. Vectors interact in powerful ways through the dot and cross products. The dot product, also called the scalar product, measures how much two vectors point in the same direction and results in a scalar value. It's especially useful for calculating work done by a force. If the dot product is 0, the vectors are perpendicular. Cross product, on the other hand, creates a new vector perpendicular to the plane of the originals, with a magnitude equal to the area of the parallelogram they form. This is crucial in 3D geometry and physics, especially for understanding torque and rotational motion. These operations expand your toolkit for solving real-world problems. Three-dimensional space, vectors are described using unit vectors along the x, y, and z axes. The position vector locates a point relative to the origin, and the section formula helps find points dividing a segment in a given ratio, vital for problems involving centers of mass or geometry proofs. Mastering these concepts early gives you a significant edge in competitive exams like the IIT JEE. Focus on building a clear, visual understanding of vectors, practice component analysis, and apply these ideas to physics problems. With consistent effort, you'll find that vectors not only simplify complex topics but also unlock new ways to approach and solve advanced questions.